Article 1. FAMU football left out of FCS playoffs. Rattlers season done despite 9-game winning streak by Gerald Thomas. 3 Tallahassee Democrat, November 22, 2022. My heart goes out to these young men. They fought for this program, have done more than we've ever asked. Willie Simmons, FAMU coach. Florida A&M's football season is officially over. The Rattlers, 9-2, 7-1 SWAC, were left out of a 2014 football championship subdivision postseason bracket that was announced on ESPNU's Selection Sunday broadcast. The postseason selection decision comes a day after they defeated rivals, Bethune-Cookman, 41-20 in the Florida Classic. The team ended the regular season on a 9-game winning streak. Obviously, we are very disappointed that we didn't get invited to the FCS playoffs, FAMU coach Willie Simmons said on the Rattlers' official Twitter account. My heart goes out to these young men. They fought for this program, have done more than we've ever asked, and they did what was needed to do on the football field to show they were deserving for the opportunity to play for a national championship. Simmons again thanked fans for the support, adding, "This is the last time we want to see our young men shortchanged. We want to control our own destiny." FAMU last made the FCS playoffs a season ago, ending a 20-year drought before falling to southeastern Louisiana in the first round. The Rattlers were considered on the bubble to earn an at-large bid, according to Eurosports.com. The website cited FAMU's 59-3 defeat to Jackson State in the season's second game and its strength of schedule, which ranked 76th nationally, according to WarrenLand.com. Certainly, if your strength of schedule is not that strong against the other teams we are comparing you against, you want to make sure you're managing your schedule, FCS Selection Committee Chairman Jermaine Truex told HBCU Game Day. They, FAMU, certainly had an opportunity against Jackson State as a data point this year for the committee to look at, and we did. No HBCUs qualified for the postseason tournament. South Dakota State and Sacramento State earned the top 2 seeds in the FCS playoffs. Florida A&M University President Larry Robinson, Ph.D., expressed his disappointment with the Rattlers being left out of the playoffs. He also thanked Simmons, coaches and players for an outstanding season that saw the Rattlers play second in the SWAC Eastern Division for the second consecutive year. "I want to thank Coach Willie Simmons, the coaches, and the Rattler football team for finishing strong as Florida Classic champions for the second year in a row with a 41-20 victory over our rivals Bethune-Cookman University," Simmons said. "I also want to thank Rattler Nation for your strong support of another stellar football season." A quick recap of FAMU's season. A promising season was nearly derailed by a tumultuous start. The Rattler absorbed 26 NCAA uncertified or ineligible rulings on the season opener eve against North Carolina, thrusting them into the national spotlight. This was followed by the program's worst loss to an HBCU by losing 59-3 to eventual SWAC East champion Jackson State. When the smoke cleared, the Rattlers were 0-2. FAMU didn't lose since then, running the table for 9 consecutive wins to better position themselves for an at-large FCS playoff bid. But the selection committee decided that wasn't enough for the Rattlers season to live to fight another week. The program has not had a losing season since his arrival, while beginning a 15-game home winning streak at Bragg Memorial Stadium, which is the second longest in the FCS behind Montana State. FAMU football has gone 32-12 in the Simmons era since 2018 with 3 consecutive 9-win seasons. Article 2. FAMU wins back-to-back SWAC tournaments by Gerald Thomas. 3 Tallahassee Democrat, November 22, 2022. FAMU athletics, 2 years in the SWAC. 2 conference titles for Florida A&M volleyball. The Rattlers, 21-12, 15-1 SWAC, repeated as SWAC tournament champions after sweeping number 1 Alabama State, 3-0 on Texas Southern's campus in Houston on Sunday. It was their 15th sweep of the season. FAMU won the conference as a number 2 seed just like last season under coach Gilcon Yilmaz. Its regular season was highlighted by a 24-game SWAC winning streak before it was ended by Alabama State on November 6. So the championship ceiling win was sweet revenge. The Rattlers had 5 All-SWAC selections headlined by outside hitter Dominique Washington winning her 2nd consecutive Conference Player of the Year. Iram Euchre was named Setter of the Year. Brooklyn Watts won Newcomer of the Year. Brooke Hudson as the conference's Libero of the Year. First team All-SWAC selections, Washington, Euchre, Watts, Hudson. Second team All-SWAC selection, Aya Jones. Up next for FAMU volleyball, the NCAA National Tournament. The winner of the SWAC gets an automatic bid for the NCAA National Tournament, so the Rattlers will represent the conference in the tourney for the 2nd straight season. Last season, FAMU was matched up for an in-state matchup with then number 16 seed Florida, losing to the Gators 3-0 in the first round. Final bracket selections will be made on Sunday, November 27th at 7:30 ET. It will be broadcasted on ESPN2. The tournament will begin on Thursday, December 1st.